Well, hello, Court Streeters. It's Pastor Jeremy coming to you from the parsonage with another daily devotion. Today, Carrie Walling is going to share two poems with us. One of them is very ancient and the other is not so ancient. Listen to what Carrie has to share.
Hi, Court Street friends and family. This is Carrie Walling, and I hope that you're safe and well. Missing seeing everyone in person, but feeling really thankful for the way that technology has allowed us to still connect with each other in this time where we have to safely distance for one another. The inspiration for the devotion that I'm going to share today comes from my mother-in-law, Reba Walling. And we recently were having a conversation, and she shared with me that my father-in-law, Paul Walling, who passed away a few years ago, really loved the poem Footprints in the Sand. And so in honor of him and his great faith, I want to share that poem with you today. One night, I dreamed a dream as I was walking along the beach with my Lord. Across the dark sky flashed scenes from my life. For each scene, I noticed two sets of footprints in the sand, one belonging to me and one to my Lord. After the last scene of my life flashed before me, I looked back at the footprints in the sand. I noticed that at many times along the path of my life, especially at the very lowest and saddest times, there was only one set of footprints. This really troubled me, so I asked the Lord about it. Lord, you said once I decided to follow you, you'd walk with me all the way. But I noticed that during the saddest and most troublesome times of my life, there was only one set of footprints. I don't understand why, when I needed you the most, you would leave me. He whispered, my precious child, I love you and will never leave you. Never, ever during your trials and testings. When you saw only one set of footprints, it was then that I carried you. I felt that this was a good reflection for this particular moment when I think so many of us are struggling with uncertainty, with the unknown, with the difficulty of going through difficult circumstances, away from people who we care about and love. And so it's a good reminder that even in a moment like this, that we are not alone. And so the Bible verse that I thought went really well with this for today comes from Psalms. It's Psalm 61, and I'm going to read just the first 4 verses. Hear my cry, O God. Listen to my prayer. From the ends of the earth I call to you. I call as my heart grows faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been my refuge, a strong tower against the foe. I long to dwell in your tent forever and take refuge in the shelter of your wings. So I hope that you will find that sense of shelter and protection today. I am going to close with a prayer. It's not my own. It's from Stormy O'Martian, and she titles it, Walking in the Midst of Overwhelming. And I know many of us can feel pretty overwhelmed at this moment. Lord, while there are many things that can happen in life that are frightening or overwhelming, I know that your power is greater than all of them. Even when what I experience is too much for me, it is never too much for you. Anything I face is nothing alongside your ability to redeem it. Lord, I lift to you the things that frighten me most and ask that you would protect me and the people I love from them. Amen. Stay safe, stay encouraged, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.
Well, thank you, Carrie, for your words, and thank you, Carrie and Reba, for sharing with us those memories of Paul. If Carrie said something that inspired or comforted you today, please let her know in the comments. You can find a new devotion here each day at noon. Until we meet again, keep washing your hands, keep wearing your mask, and do not be afraid.